Good day and welcome to another edition of Outsider Genie, where we will be looking at the race meeting today from Kenilworth, the 19th of April. Please note here we have a 8-race card. All of the 8 races are maiden plates, and the first 4 races are all maiden juvenile plates. So before we start looking at the form and the betting, I just want to uh, bring your attention to the following. If you want to receive this video every day, just click on the subscribe now button and ring the bell. Just for those who are looking at this video perhaps for the first time, what Outsider Genie do is we are a form analysis. We do a form analysis and then we pick outsiders in each race that we think might be able to either win or at least place. For you to take that selections and you add it to your selections, and thereby, should those outsiders arrive, you would be in the position to get the higher payout. So we are not tipsters per se. I don't tip you 1, 2, 3 per race or something like that. I'll show you a little bit later what I actually do. So we are also available on social media. You can find us there. And then meet Dr. Genie, and he's ready to help you with your punting problems, which I will discuss with you just now. Now we have it as a daily form analysis service that we provide. And the first package is, if you sign up now, you get your selections from now till the end of April for 200 Rand. Then our normal package is 500 Rand per month. But if you sign up now and get selections from now till the end of May, you're only going to pay 500 Rand. And in our last special offer, you can take the 6 months package till the end of September, which is 1,000 Rand, normal value 3,000 Rand. And with this package, you will receive all selections, including all the big races during Gold Circle season, including the Vodacom Durban July. Please note that on big race days, the free preview video will not be available, as on those days I do a much more comprehensive video analysis of all the races. So what do you get for your subscription? You get our new Field Box Exacta selections, which are quite doing well. The other day, we gave a Exacta paying over 200 Rand. We also give you a daily all to comes, and we give you a race by race selection. We give you an outright winner. Now, the outright winner is not normally the favorite. It can be any price. I've given outright winners as high as 50 to 1 that have arrived, as well as 2 possible outsider selections. Outsider selections don't always win, but they often run a place. A week or 2 ago, we had a selection, outsider selection that was placed second, and he paid 10 Rand a place. We also give you value bets. You know, we don't give you value bets at 8 to 10 and 9 to 10. Yesterday in KwaZulu-Natal, our value bet won, and at one stage there was free to 10 available on the horse. Then we give you another, I'm talking about our base bet of the day. Yesterday was available at 3 to 1, free to 10. That surely is value. We also give you quartet and trifecta selections. Last week, Monday at Fair, we give you a quartet for 24 Rand box. It paid over 11,000 Rand. And then we give you affordable PA and pick sixes. And you can play them as is, or you can add on to them, or you can use some of the numbers in conjunction with your numbers. So should you describe, you will receive this via a dedicated WhatsApp group. You will get the selections as follows on a PDF form, so you can open up, you can print it. There's our all to come bets. There's our selections, exactly trifecta quartet, and we even give you the race time so that you can sure to put your bets on in time. There's the daily value bets, the best bet of the day, and your pick six and PH selections that we give you. So let's now move on to the racing. Now, the first 4 races are all maiden juveniles. And for you people who are maybe listening to the first time, I cannot do selections on maiden races, maiden juvenile races, because there's no form. There's a lot of first timers. And a poison case is on Saturday at Fontaine, where we had a first timer winning the first race at 100 to 1. I mean, how can I find a horse like that if there's no form? So therefore, I do not do selections on maiden on juvenile races, but I'll give you the betting for those who wants to know. what the betting is. Number 4, Homely Girl 11 to 10, Nappy Winter 16 to 10, Revent Lash 8 to 1, Mercury Rising 12 to 1, Fields of Grace 16 to 1, Louis Diamond 18 to 1, Reign of Peace 25 to 1, Rose of Mine 25 to 1, 53 to 1, the Melissa and 40 to 1, Green Genie. That is not family of Outsider Genie, please. Then we got number 7, race 2, number 7, Persistent, 17 to 20, 7 to 1, 7 to 2, Silver Falcon, Rodder Mott, 8 to 1, 10 to 1, Dragonfly, 12 to 1, Ovation, Hot Summer, 16 to 1, Never Ending Rain, 22 to 1, Sun Dazzle, 25 to 1, Captain Mike, 28 to 1, 50 to 1, Autumn Moon, and 50 to 1, Sharp Peter. Then races 3 and 4 is interesting because I think it's the first time in Cape Town the young horses is going around a bend and over 1,400 meters. And my experience in over the years is that normally the first time over this 1,400 meters are bound to throw some outsiders. So hence in my pick 6, I've just put the field in races 3 and 4. 13 to 10, Vida Futura, 5 to 2, Forever Bill, 33 to 10, Pump and Power, 7 to 1, Back to You, 10 to 1, Sky Dot, God, Gold Vision, 12 to 1, 25 to 1, Green Tiger. Then race 4, Maria Corelli, 28 to 10, 9 to 2, Temple Bar, 5 to 1, Pieta, 7 to 1, Carlin Bluxham, 7 to 1, Magna Master, 8 to 1, Global Goddess, Impressive Queen, 8 to 1, 16 to 1, Winter Scout, 25 to 1, Military Cross, 14 to 1, number 1, Anything for Love, and scratch number 2, Area 51. Just chuck in the field with the scratching. If the favorite wins, you just double up. Then here we are at race number 5, Alderbury Lake 18 to 10, Watching a Dream 3 to 1, Love Note 3 to 1, Respectable Mess 10 to 1, Port Adelaide 12 to 1, Bite My Lip 16 to 1, Jetrick 16 to 1, Enchanted Greed 8 to 1. So let's have a look here at race number 5, a maiden plate, where I'm of the opinion that the race will be fought out by numbers 1 and 2. They both have strong claims. Number 1, Adderbury Lake was the favorite last time out, got run out of it by Rose Princess. And number 2, Watching a Dream, has also run 2 nice races. I think the horse that can surprise both of them is number 3, Love Note, Flower Alley, out of a Brazil mare by Elusive Quality, also did improve behind Swazi Queen. Now, Swazi Queen went and won a future at Fairview over the weekend. So surely this form has been frank. As you can see now, then it should now read 3 runners and 2 winners. So definitely make sure to include number 3, Love Note, in your calculations. Then outsider selections you want to have a look at is maybe number 7, number 8. Number 7, Port Adelaide, disappointed me last time, especially at Fairview, where we were expecting him to run a better race. But maybe, hopefully, over the 1,600 meters, the horse can improve. And as the informed jockey on board, Gavin van Grant van Niekerk. Then here we have number 8, Jetrix, who is, I think, is a little bit long in the betting. Just quickly have a look. Yeah, it's 16 to 1. Now, this horse is now relocated from Durban to Justin Snape. Has had 1 run feelings behind Golden Dar, which was not too bad, stayed on over the 1,400 meters. And I'm of the opinion that the 1,600 meters can be, up his alley. Maybe for those of you who can afford it, maybe add number 8, Jetrix, into your pick 6. Maybe that can definitely have all the makings of a surprise winner. Ron Carty often has won against his more illustrious stable mate, Richard Fourie. So let's move on to race number 6, where we have another maiden plate over 1,600 meters. And here the betting is as follows. Number 2, Son of Silk, 16 to 10. Lord Marmite, 3 to 1. Alpigon Alingolangwa, 5 to 1. Brandy and Coke, 6 to 1. That's my brand. Bowls Brandy. Cool News, 7 to 1. 20 to 1. Charles Camelot, 20 to 1. Chasing Mavericks, and 53 to 1 along with the rest. Again, here we side with the favorite. it doesn't look like it's going to be a race for outsiders. And again, here the finish will be between numbers 1 and 2. My vote goes for number 2, as again Grant van Niekerk on board. And this horse ran on well last time, 24.2, second fastest to 400, and was just outrun by Dirksen, who came up on the inside. I saw the race. I thought Son of Silk had it, but maybe he hit the front just a little bit too early and got run out of it. And then this number 1, Lord Marmot, I did say last time I think the horse would need the further, and duly ran second at 70-1 behind Sabina Podgety, but I don't think you'll get that price today. And then here we have number 3, Brandy and Coke. As shown here and there that he's got a little bit of ability, definitely a 1 for the placings. Then outsiders, you can look at numbers 4 and 5. Number 5 has been running to improve. Last 3 races all improved, can maybe improve a little bit further, but I don't think he'll trouble the top 3 at least. Then Charles Camelot. This horse is a very well-bred horse, but surely has been very disappointing. But maybe today, chuck into the back end of your quartets and trifectas. One of these days, he might just pop up. So let's move into race number 7, which is the Racing Association Maiden Plate over 1,000 meters. And let's have a look here at the betting. Here the betting is number 7, Princess Santo, 17-10, Life on Mars, 43-10, Royal Flush, 7-10, Woodsworth, 6-1, Snow Summit, 10-1, Empire Glory, 14-1, and 50-1, and better at least. I think here we have number 7, is the my mind, maybe the best bet on the card. The captain of L by National Emblem Mare. You can't find for better breeding. His horses ran 2 very close seconds behind, I think, reasonable horses, especially the one behind Queen Nia. And I think today is the day that Princess Santo will find herself in the number 1 box. And then outsider sections you can have a look at is number 2, Woodsworth. There's always run a place here and there. You never know which one is going to pitch up. Last time ran a dismal lanes behind Paper Trial. I'm not sure what went wrong there. And then also number 4, Snow Summit, What a Winter by Albert Hall. Yeah, you don't see many of that around these days, Albert Hall. He was also a stallion. There's a lot of talk, but failed to deliver. This always shows a little bit of pace and definitely can be included in the back end of your quartets. Number 3, Live on Mars, also improving, ran a second last time out behind West Coast Wonder. Maybe in your larger big sixes, you want to include that, but for me, I'm going for numbers 1 and number 7 in my pick 6 here. Royal Flush, also a horse that is improving. It's the Captain L by Trippy, definitely well-bred. Richard Fury, so you can maybe have a nice tussle between number 1 and 7. And we move to the last race where we have race 8, another maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1,000 meters. And here we have number 7, the Army Gene, 28-10, After the Storm, 3-1, Allo Grove, 11-2, Adira, 13-2, Arctic Ice, 7-1, 10-1, Snow Dragon, 12-1, Tamil Tiger, Rosemary Romero, 16-1, 22-1, and longer the rest. So here my first selection is the number 4 horse, which I also gave last time. I'm going to stick with this. There's a Trippy by a USA mare. Now, number 4, Allo Grove, shows a lot of speed, has run some nice races over 1,000 meters. Last time went the 1,200 meters, and I've got a feeling that at that stage just might be a little bit too far for him. Today, back over 1,000 meters. And as you can see here in this column, he's run against some reasonable fields. 2 winners from 10, 2 winners from 12, 2 winners from 12, 2 winners from 10, 1 winner from 10. And then it says here last time, and he didn't go on, but I expect a much better run today. The Vaughan Marshall stable definitely in form, and I think number 4, Allo Grove, ready to run a huge race here. For outsiders, I went for number 5, Snow Dragon, an act of war, who ran second in his first race, and then a little bit behind in his next 2 races, but coming off a race, Patrick Crayer. You don't see a lot of Patrick Crayer's horses anymore, but he used to be a top trainer in the top of the lock often. But I think 5, Snow Dragon, ready to improve. Here's number 6, Rosemary Meadow. Also has run a few places, also coming off a rest, and that might be nice now, but used to run over shorter distances. But being fresh today, maybe a nice inclusion into the back end of your quartets and trifectas is currently at 16-1. So certainly will make a difference on the payout. Here we have number 7, Lamigina Freer Trippy by Captain Elm, also well bred. The debut behind voice notes. Ran 4 lengths behind, but didn't set the world around, but was lost and probably can do better now. Then we have here number 8, another captain of all by Goalkeeper Me. Maybe one to keep your eye out and put in the back end of your quartets. So then that just brings us to the end of our preview for today at Kenilworth. I hope I could point you in the right directions for a few winners. And as I always say, break a leg.